Hi, thanks for coming back. Um, I haven't been with you in a while. I've been really busy. Um, you know, my semester started last week, so that's what I've been doing. And now I finally have a chance to start a video, but it's going to be a quick one. What I want to do is demonstrate how you can use your TRS-80 as a tool for a presentation, because basically computer is a tool. A lot of people use it for gaming, but it is a scientific calculator with graphics functions, basically what it is, and sound capabilities. Um, so, so we're going to talk about geometry real quick. We're going to set it up P mode 4, PCLS 0. Well, let's use the monochrome. I don't know why. We'll just we'll, we'll use the monochrome. I can spell screen, and this time, just for a little bit of variation, this is the monochrome version of high res. Now we're gonna get green and this color, which is not quite black. There's a name for it. Don't know what it is. I can't think of it. It's like a brownish color, I think. But we're going to draw a geometric shape, which is going to be a closed shape. So we're going to start with draw. I'm going to start at about 50-50 on the grid. Place a semicolon, and we're going to go and make this shape. First I have to figure out how many sides it's going to have. I don't have to get real carried away with this, but let's try 6 sides. So we're going to go right like 20. I have to specify a color. I think that's the green. We're going to find out. We're going to go right 25. Then we're going to go F, which is an angle. We're going to try 20. So there's 2 sides. Now we're going to go down 15. And let's run this real quick. I want this big, but not too big. So there it is. We have 3 sides. We need to make 3 more sides. Doesn't matter. The thing is, they're going to be they're all different. They're going to be all different size. The sides are all going to be different. So I need to center this better. Let's do 100. Push it over towards. Okay, that's better. And then we're going to use the scale feature, and we'll see how well that works. But I haven't had a lot of luck with it in the past. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This computer is funny. So now we need a G angle, and we're going to go G. Let's try 30. And we're going to go left, like we haven't used 10. And then I need to button it up somehow. Let's see what it looks like. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. We're going to make one more side, and it's just going to connect these two. The thing here is, I don't know if I like this design. So let's keep making sides. Let's make some more sides. We'll make a short side here. That'll be 7. We'll make 8 sides instead of 6. I was only going to make 6, but let's do 8. So now we need an H30. Just making these up. I'm trying not to use the same one twice. And then we're going to connect this over here. So I just have to pick the right number, basically. It needs to be an E something. I'm going to try 35 because we haven't, it's too much. Doesn't connect, and it won't connect. So I need to pull this one out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, it's our 5th command. It's a left command. So this is here. Change that to a 15. Almost. Let's change that again. I think you guys are going to like this. Let's try 17. No, it's going to be an even number. So I'm using all round numbers. So let's make that 20. By round, I don't mean if we do 35 divided by 2, that's not an even number, but it is a round number. Not really. I guess it isn't. But it's rounder than 17. 17 is completely, at least you can divide 35 by 5. You can't do anything with 17 because it's prime. So now our shape connects, and so here we go. We have our shape now. Problem is, we want to know what the sum of the angles are. What's the sum of the inside angles? And this is all you can know. So how would you figure that out? How would you figure the sum of all of these inside angles if you don't know the degrees of any of them? This is all you know. Tell me what the inside degrees of this combined inside degrees of angle A, B, C, D, E, F, G are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 angles, inside angles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 sides. So currently it's 7 sides, not 8. So 7 sides and 7 angles. And, okay, I want to know what the inside degree is of all the combined angles. How would you figure that out? Well, I'm going to show you. Okay. First, let's run this again. And first thing we need to do is draw a line from here to here, then a line from here to here, and I made this pretty tough. None of these really line up right, so I'm gonna have to do any of these line up. I think this one here might line up as a straight line. This is a little off. So now we have to start drawing lines. So we're going to do line 150. That's our starting point up here. And I have to make it fit to that corner. Let me run this again. So it's a little, I think it's 1 pixel over this way, could be more. But so if it's 1 pixel in that direction, this would be 99. And I'm just going to throw out 150 because I do not know what it actually is. There's no easy way to find out. I have to take the rem out of there. Oh, and the other thing is, I'm really tired today, but I was tired today. Now I'm getting my second wind, and I feel okay. We're going to change this to 5 because that was off. Okay, and we could see we need to change it one more time. 94 should do it. And we need to cut this down. Alright, we need to cut it down some more. I'm not exactly sure how much. I'm not used to P mode 4, but I'm getting a better feel for it. The only thing different about it is pixels are counted by pixels here. By 1 pixel has an absolute value, where in the low P mode res that I usually use, P mode 1, the pixels are 4 times as big. So it'd be 4 of these little dots, and they're counted 2 this way and 2 this way. So it's a different kind of count. So anyways, the reason I drew this line here is because I wanted to make a triangle. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make triangles. And that's going to help us find out the inside degrees of this shape. So the next one I want to draw is from here over to here, because I think that was a straight line. So I'm going to try doing that now. And I'm going to start with 80. I need to list this. The list feature is the worst part of this computer. It really makes it hard to work on. I see why a lot of people did not use this computer and probably used it as a last resort, because it's very hard to manage. But we have something that goes all the way down to 115. We're not from 50 to 115. So if 115 minus 50 is 65 divided by 2. 65 divided by 2 is about 33. So 33 and 50. I'm trying to get to the halfway point here. We'll make this one we'll make this one 175, 83. This is all guesswork here. Alright, so I'm pretty close. I need to move it down 2 pixels and over. So down 2 pixels would be 85. And then we need to come over and change this to maybe 55. I'm going in the wrong direction. You know, guys, I never get a break. At 6, I went in the wrong direction. It was 80, so I should have changed this to 70, not 90. See how much closer that is now? That looks like about 5 or 6 pixels. So if I take 6 off, that's too much. That looks like about right. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's good. But we need to cut this one down. So we're going to go 35 on the X. That's add about few. Doesn't have to be perfect here. That's it. Okay. So now what we have are 2 triangles here. Alright. What we need to do is connect the rest of these here, here, here. So we end up with 7 triangles that all meet, that all share a point, a single point. So if I could find this center point, that would help me do the rest of the circles. I'm saying triangles. So let me do that first, and I'm just gonna piece set 100, 100, and I think we're using 1. So there's 100, 100. I need to move it up and over. So if I move it up about 20, it's too high now. We'll move it down 10. Now it's too low. So we're going to try 85. Now we can't see it, so we know it's on that line. So the thing I have to do now is, in order to see it, change it to 0. And you can see a little speck right there. That's the background color. Now I want to move it over until I'm right on that point, and it looks like about 4 or 5 pixels. So 5 pixels would be 95. It's all we need to move it over to. So it's actually 97, 85 is our as centered as it's gonna get. Yeah, I'm using a magnifying glass, and that's right in the middle. So now we know our target point. So I'm gonna rem that out, and we're gonna start making lines from 97, 85, and we're gonna go over 125. We're gonna come up 35. See what kind of a line we have. Alright, that's pretty close. I need to go over quite a bit more and down. So first we're going to go over a little more. That's almost it. Try 37. Now I can do this quick because I have a lot of experience doing this. Wait a second here. How am I gonna... Now that needs to come down. X value, oh boy. I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of that. I know I need to come maybe to 45, which will bring it down, but as I bring it down, it's also moving. Wait a minute. The X value changes, so let me take off. I don't know how many it changed it. It was 35, and I made it 45, so this should be 27. Alright, you have to compensate what you do on one side to the other, so... Oh, Jesus, I go in the wrong direction here. This should be a good fit. No, not yet. There we go. That's good enough for this. I still have to do 2 more. Alright, guys, and I'm short on time, but I enjoy making these videos for you guys, so I'll make an exception. I always make exceptions for you guys because you're my audience. So we have our start point, but now I need to go way over in like 20 down from the other one. So if I compare line 8 to line 9, I just said we need to go about 20 over. So 97 and 20 is 117. 20 down and, 20 over. And let's try 20 down. I don't know. Might be too much. I can't really remember what it looked like. I'm getting nothing here. I have to take this little tick mark, put that tick mark, and then you leave a space, and it's the same thing as writing rem, except for you don't have to write rem. Wow, we're way down here. I was trying for this right here, but we're way down here, so I might as well close this one up next. I don't know how that happened. But let's go down a little more and to the left. So to the left would be, how about that? Down a little more would be like that. That's too much. Change this to 110. 113. Nope. I mean, it was 117. Well, I don't know. There we go. That's close enough. So now you can see that we have one, 2, 3, 4, 5 distinct triangles. Once I connect this here, we'll have 7 separate triangles. So I need to be down from line 8 and over. So I need to list line 8. And there's no shortcut for list like on the Commodore. You can do L comma. There's no such luxury on this computer. There's no shortcuts except print. That's their only shortcut, is the question mark for print. Wow, do me some more favors, right? But anyways, yeah. We're going to start from 9785 and we're going to go, we need to look at line 8. Last time I did too much, so we're going to go over and down, but not so much as last time. There, we're almost there. So let me extend it. Let's go over here. There we go, that's almost it. Let's cross the shape. There, that's it. God, how much luckier can you get, right? So, I'm going to put some stuff away here real quick. And now, this is part of the solution. The last thing we need to do here is real easy. We need to draw a circle, and this is why I say a computer is a tool. That we're using it as a tool, not to make games right now. I have nothing against games. I make games, but once in a while you have to use it for something else. As a tool, it was meant to be a tool. Word processing, presentations. Somehow computers turned into a game machine, and they're not game machines per se, but I'm going to give this circle a radius of about 20, and the color is going to be the same, and that circle's too big, so we're going to give it a radius of half that, and that's it. So we're going to solve this problem by doing a little bit of math. So guys, I don't know if you know, but any triangle, no matter what its shape, has, and most of you probably know this, 180 interior degrees Okay, we have 7 of them. So we're going to go back to the picture in a minute, but here I have to do some math, and 101 is going to be our math. And so we have 7 triangles, so we're going to print 7 times 180, okay? And if I run 101, okay, each triangle has 180 interior degrees. We had 7 triangles. So the sum of all of their interior degrees is 1,260. Can you guess what I'm going to do next? Take a look at this circle right here. Now we have no way of knowing the exact measure of any of these triangles because there are no degree markers on any of them. However, we know that each triangle has 180 degrees. Okay, we know that there's 7 of them, and if we take the one angle out of every triangle where they meet at this point, so we know that there's 360 degrees in a circle. So that means if we circle this here, all of these tips in here combined is 360 degrees. We could have 10 triangles, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be 360 degrees. So all we have to do is we're going to make we're going to edit line 102. Instead of printing that, we're going to make A equals 7 times 180, and this is where computers come in. Now we're going to print A minus 360. And if we run 101, which is our math portion, we've multiplied the interior angles of 7 triangles. We've gotten that figure, and then we've minused the interior circle from that figure, and there are it's 900 degrees. So if we added up all of the interior angles of our original shape, it would be 900 degrees. And so that is how you figure out the interior of a shape with varying side lengths that you know no angle or perpendicular, any symmetry at all. You can figure out the degrees by using this technique. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you have a comment to add, feel free. I make these videos so we can get conversations going. So I want to hear from you. Okay. So you guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, give it a like. If you have your own take on it, let me know. But yeah, let's get some comments and some conversation going. It's been a few weeks, so I'll be back with more Tales of Suburbia, um, in the near future. Thank you for watching. Bye.